me to do? Well, I totally didn't notice that this mission build screen has its own jazz music. I totally forgot about it. It's really quiet. It's really jazzy. Anyway, yeah, this is actually not a full stream. This is a short-ish test to demonstrate what I hacked together in the last couple of hours, because I haven't had very much time to work on this. This is a handful of planes, 8 planes from Runway Project Round 3. These are the first 8, or the last 8 in my DMs that were submitted. I haven't chosen them based on any bias other than the fact that they were at my top, and therefore they were the people that posted it at the very last minute. And in fact, there were 9, but one person submitted a plane which had parts that weren't stock. I'm also going to point out that many people are still submitting planes where the plane's name and therefore file name does not match their username. Therefore, it's really annoying for me to match things up. But I'm going to just go over the planes that we have here just and talk about it. If you remember, the theme was I feel a need for speed. Specifically, a need to blow up things that are traveling too slowly. So yeah, we've got Debugger, which I don't think is the person's name, but that was the name of all their stuff. It's very annoying. Erland, who will have a great picture that will no doubt make the Norwegians very happy. Luiso Piloto, who's a new entrant for this round. Nice little dual hulled thing there. Nubby Narwhal, once again, forward swept wing monster. Pushing Robot, once again doing something very different. Stardust, making something that looks like it could fly for real. Arctic Fire also making something that looks like it could be for real. So, yes, people are asking about the beverage, so I suppose it's time to just inflate this up here and bring this out so you can see this is a terrible idea. It is Hazy IPA, 6.8% alcohol IPA from 21st Amendment. After inventing the triangle wheel, we began to wonder if it was a terrible idea. See that? Yes, 21st Amendment. That usually they have like theme, related to American stuff, and obviously these guys aren't American because, well, we didn't have Neanderthal, we didn't have Stone Age people around there. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna kick this thing off just to show you the usual startup. So we're gonna obviously start a competition, and I need to automate this as well. I guess we can take a look at Pushing Robot, who sort of goes for vertical launch and then goes sideways. Seems like a really bad idea. None of this counts for scoring, because I need to refine some parts of the judge. So right now the problem is I've made a judge, and I've made this judge built into the Vessel Switcher user interface. It is wrong. It needs a huge amount of refactoring. I'm ashamed of this, because I would really like JR to get the changes that I've been making and put them back in, and if he wants, it can become part of the main build. The problem is it needs hella refactoring for it to work. So anyway, if you look at this, there's now a couple of numbers on the end here. Why is Arctic Fire still not flying? Okay, Arctic Fire still not flying. So there's 2 numbers here, right? One of these is, the first one is how many frames they have been actively shooting their guns. Yeah, Lil Chungus isn't in this one. It's not there. Blah blah blah. Don't worry, right? So yeah, so that number shows you whether they've been firing. The second number shows their average speed for the last minute, and this last minute Well, or sorry, this shows their current speed. So if I now hit them, if I put them, do put them all in separate teams, and then hit T, that starts the timer. Now, what happens now is from this point, in 1 minute's time, the judge will take a look at the pilots that are flying, and it'll look for the slowest pilot. But first of all, if there's a group of pilots that haven't fired their weapons, they are the first to be picked. So if there's one pilot that is really fast, but just can't seem to shoot at anyone because it's a lousy design, okay, that was a bug. Something has happened here. Yes! This is why this is not live. Something exploded, or something has forgotten. I don't know what happened there. But we have lost all the teams. This is great. Yeah, so much for this. I might have to restart this mission. Live debugging! We're not going to do this live. I just want to show you this working. And I suspect that this isn't working, probably because when I started it, it didn't do the reset. This isn't an actual match. This is the first time I've seen this bug, and I think I know why. I think what's happening is the state is being carried over from one restart to the next. This is what happens when you attach state to the user interface rather than, say, attaching the stuff elsewhere. Also, I spent a long time trying to explain what those numbers are, so that might have had something to do with it. So I'm going to actually just go straight ahead and hit this button and then start this and start the competition and... Oh! Wait, it's giving me just the one plane. Come on. There we go. Okay, we got everyone. And I'm going to hit T again just to reset the numbers. So currently the way I reset the things is by clicking the T button, which puts everyone on separate teams. I need to fix that, obviously. The great thing is, all these planes are pretty fast. So, we're doing that, right? I need to do this whole thing. I need to have it pop up displays up here. So I'm trying to... I wanted to add it to the competition manager, but the competition manager is written with the whole, like, coroutine style, and I've not had any experience in C# doing that. Oh, I guess somebody... Oh, that might have been... That pushing robot's landing gear. Yeah, don't worry about that. Let's just put everyone into the fight. Everyone's going to start fighting now. And then hit T again. So yeah, look, Erland is already shooting here. And Luizio has also been shooting. Oh yeah, I should press... Make this happen. Nubby Narwhal's been shooting. So I can see who's been shooting. But in about a minute from now, what will happen? What will happen is one of these pilots will explode because they did not amuse the judges enough. C# was once one of my things as well. I was digging deep into mono when it was still terrible. So the great thing is we have some nice high closing speeds on a lot of these and some pretty high Gs. I like the fact that the pilots aren't so crazy. They're not pulling ridiculously high Gs, but they're working sort of within the realms of reasonability. I think I should go for Stardust. Well, Stardust, right now Stardust and Arctic Fire have not shot, so odds are one of those pilots is going to get blown up unless they can actually pull a bead on the target and actually shoot them. I guess Debugger hasn't engaged either. Yeah, 10 years ago I was still programming C# in my day job, but I haven't... Whoa! And you got to remember, this is running at 1/3 normal speed. So Arctic Fire's plane is basically not shooting at anyone. Neither is Stardust. I think we're getting close. I need to have a countdown somewhere that just tells us, you know, when the next judgment call is going to be made. And I think I want to make the judgment timer reset whenever somebody is eliminated. So it's just basically when things are dull, things explode. Ooh, that's Arctic Fire getting some hits there, but Arctic Fire's running out of time to impress the judges. Although he is faster than Stardust, so it's going to be a toss-up. Depending, either Arctic Fire or Stardust is going to get eliminated because they're flying. They're not being aggressive enough. They're all about speed, not enough about pew-pew. Stardust has to get his average speed up just a little in the next few seconds, otherwise that's going to be him. Oh! They're so close, it's one of these two. So yeah, I think I need more like user interface explaining what's going on. Not enough pew-pew. Not enough pew-pew. It's so close between these two. And I don't know what the timer is. I hope the timer kicks in because I'd really like to see it happen. There, Stardust was eliminated by the judge for being not aggressive enough. So yeah, boom. There are the remains of Stardust already. This is why you keep the judges happy by making pew-pew sounds. But that means, so you notice now that their scores have all reset. So people now have to get some more shooting on, right? Stardust has become Stardust. Now it doesn't, you don't have to hit, you just have to have your guns shoot. And since it's down to the AI is not going to shoot unless it gets into a good position, right? So anyway, there's still a good chance that there's going to be modifications to this right now. Yeah, those Vulcan guns are too weak. I need to make them more powerful. I think I've already bumped up the damage by a factor of 3. Yeah, Luiso is missing chunks of his plane and is going fast. Oh, I was about to say, yeah, Luiso's still holding his own. Still not falling apart. Have you missed any plane? No, you haven't missed your plane. I've only grabbed 8 planes. I've not got the complete set of planes. I have to fix them all up. What I'm doing is testing the pilot elimination code, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's surprising that there's not been that many kills, because I tell you, the first time I ran this group, Luiso went in and just shot down 3 targets really fast. But Debugger and Pushing Robot are the ones most likely to get eliminated right now. But Debugger's slower, so I think Debugger is the one most likely to get eliminated for being boring. So let's focus on Debugger for now, right? See how they do. Of course, if they shot... Oh! So now Pushing Robot is the only one that hasn't shot. So Pushing Robot is likely to get eliminated very soon. If your name is misspelled, you should probably make sure that your aircraft is spelled correctly and his files are named correctly and everything else. And there you go, Pushing Robot eliminated for being too slow. Okay, oh, Arctic Fire got shot. Do you think that... Yeah, Arctic Fire also has no ammunition left. Because all the ammunition was shot. I mean, not by him, it was shot by somebody else. The negative curve Cal controlled Juno engine, no, that's basically a hack. That's Arctic Fire headed into the ground, I expect. Oh, wow. So what I want it to do is whenever somebody's eliminated, it resets the timer. And it should have a timer on the screen. Not quite. I didn't want to enforce an arbitrary limit. I decided to just say the slowest pilot or the least interesting pilot gets eliminated. I mean, I could make it that they blow up if they travel below 55, but that's super easy. I could make it if they explode if they go under 100. Again, super easy. What do you mean, can we limit gun ranges? Gun ranges are all over the place. Okay. So most likely to be eliminated right now is Arctic Fire, who is currently barely staying in the air. And I guess this is the point where I've got to say, maybe... I was about to say maybe there's an injustice going on here because we would really like to see Arctic Fire succeed, but then he's been eliminated. So Debugger is on the chopping block. Unless he can get some shots in, he's the obvious one to get eliminated. So I'm probably making some tweaks to the algorithm right now. I think what'll instead happen is they get points for doing interesting things. Oh! Unfortunately, as stylish as that is, I don't think the AI is going to care. I think the AI is getting ready to blow you up. It's surely only a matter of time now. Boom! Yep, that's what happens when you're too slow. That's what happens when you are too slow. It should make the rounds go quicker. This isn't the only other, like, special trick I have planned. This round was all about planes that fly fast. And there's going to be an interceptor check, or test. What we'll do is we'll set the planes up in a circle around a target, which will be a rocket that will fly a target to high altitude. And basically you get bonus points for shooting the piñata. That's what it is. Nubby Narwhal is now the one that hasn't shot. But he's still holding his own. Well, I think, yeah, right now it's definitely less about being fast than it is shooting more. But so I need to figure out how to change that. Because the balance isn't right. I mean, you're absolutely right that if you're the one person that's flying really fast and hasn't shot anyone, then you're in trouble. What I didn't want to have happen was a pilot to be dull and just running away all the time. So now actually everyone's shot, so it will pick the slowest one, which is Luiso, right? So Luiso's average speed is 121. He's certainly been aggressive, so has everyone else. But without that rear wing, he can't turn quite as fast and get on target. Oh! These guys are getting very close. Erland. Oh! He's just going to pull out. He's going into the ground. And that, I think, has resulted in a bug. There we go. So there's a bug with the name rendering. I guess it finds that there's nobody in the list, and then that breaks the thing. So now there's 2 pilots left. The judge steps back and lets these 2 duelists have at each other without any expectation of rescue. They have to kill each other. Although, I think what I'm going to make it is that if they don't shoot for a certain time, then they both get eliminated. I don't know. We gotta figure out exactly the rules. The point was here I wanted to encourage speed. I also thought that, you know, hitting zero ammunition could be treated as a thing where you hit zero, it disables the AI's attempts to avoid targets. Yeah, he totally has ammunition left. You can see on the bottom left the 20 whatever ammunition. And this Clay Cress is still flying. But he's... Is he gonna get on target here? So right now the AI will not ram other aircraft, although collisions have happened accidentally. I don't have blackouts enabled for this round because I wanted to reassure people that they could push the limits, but yeah, they might have, you know, blackouts happening. Wow, look at these guys. They're going like Mach 1 basically. So this is what I wanted to see. High speed engagements. Yes, finest Minmatar engineering. The Typhoon battleship which rammed someone successfully and then won the round. I would like to make that more normal. Oh, that looks like a good shot! Oh, Nubby Narwhal's lost a wing! He's still sort of flying. I think he could remain airborne. So, I mean, that's the other thing, is that I downloaded these planes and I haven't verified that they're following the rules, because I had to verify that they have no probe cores, no RCS, no reaction wheels, like all that stuff I have to go in and make sure. So I need to write a thing to check for that. That's the other side. 10 minutes is the longest that the thing is allowed to go. Except when something really interesting has happened. And really interesting is usually both planes are seriously damaged but still engaging quite aggressively. Oh, do you think he's going to be able to get that thing on target there? I haven't written the script to explode all reaction wheels and probe cores, right? I think what I need to do is pop up like a user interface that's Scott's box of tricks. Yeah, I think Nubby Narwhal is going to have a hard time engaging the target, but maybe the gun ends up in the right direction every now and then. No, oh, you almost lost it. I love it. This is like 6 kilometers high. Cress is in bingo ammo. He is. Wow, I'm surprised he's shooting there. Oh yeah, no ammunition. See, at this point, I think what should happen is if one of the parties has no ammunition, then they get 1 minute. And then they get blown up, right? Yeah, who needs wings when you have thrust vectoring? That's the whole point of this. And this, of course, is not running near full speed. When this is running at full speed in the replays, it looks a lot more exciting. Clay is missing some control surfaces, you'll notice. Ah, if he just kept firing, he might have hit there. But he overheated his guns. He pulled the trigger too early. This is his point of view. This is going to lead to major motion sickness, I expect. Ah, yeah. I am shocked at how well this thing is still flying. Oh, now it's doing, you know, the Cobra maneuver. It's doing unintentional one-winged hammerheads. How much bird does it have? Still only has 2 guns, right? 3 guns? I don't know. Okay, well, you know what I want to do is return to the mission builder, because there's one other thing that I wanted to test. You miss the streams when you try to silly and absurd things in KSP. Well, I'm sort of doing a silly and absurd thing, right? So, spawn vessel here. I'm going to spawn a completely different launch vessel. Landed, and then I need to set the position. And then the position is in the middle of these guys. I guess I'll start it here, right? And then I need to create a new vessel. Take me to the VAB. I think you are cool. Thank you very much. Yes, this is the other thing, is that we wanted these high-speed vehicles because I want to put a target high in the sky that has to be intercepted. Or not, I mean, it's more that it will go up and then it will come back down, and the first person to get it gets bonus points. This is the mission builder in Making History, right? So we need to build up some sort of target. Obviously, I can cheat and use probe cores and stuff. What I just need, though, is a target that they can hit. So what I want to do is put like air brakes all around this. And we'll put an autopilot, like a weapons manager. Now, actually, I don't need an autopilot. I just need a weapons manager on this, right? Where are the weapons managers? I forget. This is what happens when I'm trying to manage the competition and not playing it on my own. And I'll put that in there. So I'm going to use the air brakes for slowing things down. We'll just put like a little inline decoupler there, and then we'll stick this inside a fairing. We probably should give it a battery or two, right? That'll work. So that's basic target. Maybe I should make this bigger. What do you think? This is like a preview for when SN4 gets sniped by crack team. Yes, yes, of course. It's a little payload fairing. I'm going to call this Pinata. Right, and then we got to put like some rocket engines on it. We don't need huge amounts. How much delta V will this thing have? It says 1.7 clock with a TWR of 16. Let's see what happens. I'll put some little wings on the bottom just to be sure. So these, then that, and then that. Okay, Pinata. Save and leave. This will probably go terribly, but we are quite happy for it to go terribly. Gonna load Pinata. Okay, let's see how this works. Oh, my ability is Duna, not Kerbin. There we go. Yes. Because, of course, I was looking at biplanes and triplanes and quadplanes and pentaplanes and hexaplanes. Lots of wings on Duna. I was trying to see, could you build, like, biplane battles? Because that would be kind of cool. Maybe we should try Lathe first. I think Lathe might be it. I'm also going to be setting them up on... whatchamacallit? Okay, so I'm going to turn on the pilots for everyone, except for me, obviously. This thing is going to fall over and die, and that'll ruin my day. I wish this thing... Come on. And then this is going to change team and go. Okay. Now, so this is on Team B. I'm turning everyone else onto guard mode. So they can all chase after this thing. And if they get it, the first one to kill it, in theory, will get bonus points. That's the idea. I'm not sure how reliable it'll be. Also, it'll be falling back down, so it'll become easier and easier to get to. So you see that Pushing Robot has seen that he needs to engage Pinata. Somebody exploded. I'm not sure what that was all about. Apparently they've not seen Pinata right now. I should probably cancel this acceleration. This is going to end up totally in the wrong place. Yeah, so much for that idea. I think these things are going to be lost. Let's deploy the air brakes. Oh, there we go. That's not so bad, actually. Now that I deployed the air brakes, it's falling from 12 kilometers. But none of these things have seen it, so why are they not... Who are they engaging? I want to see who... Oh, he's going straight up for it. I guess it just doesn't show Pinata for some reason. Maybe I've missed the whole point. Don't you love it? These are fighter pilots heading up so fast the sky is turning black. What I wanted to come up with was high-speed interceptors that would, basically... Whoa, look, now they're going down. And then once they've engaged this, like, that's when they're going to switch into separate teams. I might make it fall a little slower. What did I do about the icing problem? Well, I asked, Jeeves. Or, whoa! Jeeves? Was it Jeeves? No, it wasn't Jeeves. Jarvis. And Jarvis was like, why don't you put some gold on it? Gold is always super styling. Was it detonated? No, because I haven't armed it. Maybe I have armed it. I might have armed it. Well, let's put them all in separate teams now. I need to get better UI for this thing. You think maybe Erlen shot it? So I need to track this. This is just like part of the concept is that the first person to kill it gets extra bonus points. So it's all about climbing to altitude and engaging. So, who's he trying to engage here? He's trying to avoid someone? Pushing Robot is... once again, by the way, I think pushing robot's gonna potentially lose points because of this weird clipping artifact up here. What the heck is that? I mean, I know what it is, but like, who thought that was good? I mean, I said part clipping is allowed for beauty. That doesn't count. That isn't beauty. I mean, I like the conventional diamond wings style of planes. Those are nice. Oh, this thing's still falling. Go on, look, here you are. Kill him! Kill it! Kill the thing! Kill it! It's right there! Pull the trigger! Shoot it! Put it out of its misery! Oh, God, it's so painful to watch. Oh, now he's evading! Just shoot it! It's there! Oh, just calculating trajectory. I mean, it's nice this thing's moving, like, pretty fast. I mean, the engagement speed... Oh, now he's targeting it. Come on, engage it! Oh. Did you lose a wing or something? No, you're just flying badly. Yes, a pacifist interceptor. That's exactly what it is. Like, he's gone. He's decided, no, I'm not going to engage this target. Oh no, he's coming over. Come on, shoot it, please. Oh, it got blown up. Oh dear. Like, I'm gonna say that code is cool, logical, and you're written to be performing things entirely with mathematics and logic. And yet it still feels arbitrary and capricious, which totally fits in with the rest of the competition. Oh man, I can't wait to watch this at full speed. He's recoil shy. He's worried the speed will slow him down. Oh. He wanted a Gao 8 and all you gave him was a Vulcan. Well, the Vulcans are aerodynamic. The Gao 8 is obviously not aerodynamic. So, you know you're going to have to wait until Christmas now to see Top Gun 2? Yeah, I kind of think I should just record this and play it back at full speed just to see what it looks like. Is it three? I mean, is it really 3 times? Because there seems to be fewer... You know, the objects seem to be lighter and faster. It might be more than more like 200, 250. I'm liking the idea of stratospheric dogfighting. Firing a Gao 8 would cause relativistic effects. Yet it would be relatively insane. Maybe, you know, maybe the kill script should just check that the plane was within a certain distance, right? Oh, somebody get blown up. Obviously, he's flying fast. Look at those G's. Let's go to Stardust. I mean, he has just been chasing him relentlessly. SR-71 with a Vulcan would be nice. Oh! More hits there. I mean, I kind of just like the fact that they are engaging using guns at Mach 1. These two guys are inseparable. Stardust. Yeah. Stardust and Arctic. Oh! Another bit chicken out of his plane there. He's still flying though, he's just missing wingtips. But, oh, very close there. You would not know just how close he was there. They engage each other better in TikTok than air combat. Oh, nice! That was quite a cool move there. It takes some real coaxial Joneses. Is that spell correct that's doing that? Oh! Goodness! That's what we watch this for! Physically accurate destruction! And a quick fly past just so you can, you know, teabag him. That's the aircraft equivalent of teabagging, right? Okay, who else is flying? Debuggerer. Yeah, I think Arctic Fire's probably going to get killed by the script if he doesn't crash first. I don't know what timer the script is on, but... Yeah, the plane... I've seen the planes use landing gear to stop themselves, and I guess somebody else got blown up. There he is! Boom! Now we're down to 3 pilots. And Stardust is the slowest right now. So that's the thing. Whoa! But Stardust has fired, so he's now... It's now a debugger that's the obvious choice for the defender, or for the judge. It's hard to count things like points and everything right now. What we're trying to do is whether they've done interesting stuff for the last minute. We also haven't been able to correctly log kills because sometimes, a lot of the time, it's really hard to tell who was responsible for a kill because somebody might shoot him several times and then somebody might knock him out of the sky and then he might crash. So there are all these events that are very disconnected. I should call the AI Judge Dredd. Yeah, this is going to need some serious refactoring to make it work. There's some jousting. Oh, and now he is fired. He has taken himself out of the sights of the judge. Instead, Clay Cress needs to fire on someone. Oh, but he has been destroyed himself. And the judge finished him off. You see that? The judge decided to take him out of the equation. Finally, it's Debugger and Stardust. And I think Debugger is in an interesting position because I think he can pull... He's not quite as fast, which actually may work in his favor now. He has been able to pull higher Gs and get, like, on target, make those turns, point the guns. Oh, that was nothing there, right? Can you track parts broken and who... Yes, I can tell who hit a part. But then what happens, like, what causes the death is all the question, right? Yeah, Stardust is pulling Gs, but not nearly as many Gs. I don't know what happened to the artificial horizon, the nav ball. But I do like this design because it's fast, and it was one of the ones to, you know, get up high and engage. And honestly, yeah, I did want to see this round as a balance between those that wanted the extra speed to keep them safe from the judge, but might have sacrificed their ability to shoot, right? Might have sacrificed combat engagement ability by, focusing on speed too much. Wow. Debugger is there. And again, that's what we watched this for. So I think I need a little more work on the pinata. Another thing I thought was just to have like a U2 flying at 15 kilometers or something. The pinata idea is actually cool. The hard part is just making sure that I can track who shot it. I mean, I guess I could probably look in the guide, in the logs, right? Yeah, it survived. Oh, sorry, it exploded. Still, Tomless Kerman still alive. I gotta turn off the autopilot on this thing and give it a go. How much fun is it? Okay, here we go. Let's take it down the trench, huh? Are there action groups in this thing? No, that's the engines. Oh, there we go. Mode switch. Okay. Let's get this low. You know what? Let's once we're low, let's fire up the afterburners. Or at least once we're going fast, let's fire up the afterburners. This script is not active, I believe, for less than 2 pilots. Not by... Well, you... Yeah, just checked. There's no afterburner on space. Oh, wait, this is a dead end? Really? Nice high G maneuvers there. Oh, yeah, there's totally... I wanted to check. Yeah, there is actually a place I can go here. Let's follow this. It sheds a lot of speed when I'm pulling these high G turns, though. Okay, we need to light up those afterburners now. Get more speed on. Yeah, I did an air race course many, many years ago and challenged people to do it, and I was so impressed at the speed people managed to get from it. But I could never get people to fly my air race courses in the Mission Designer, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just not very fast when it's down low. Like, that's with the burners full on, so I expect Mach 1 is the fastest we're really going to be getting things. I think might as well just fly near supersonic. That extra 100 meters per second or so of speed isn't that interesting. Where's my shadow? There it is, there. It's hard to tell. Oh yeah, here's my altitude. There we go. I want to make sure I don't hit anything. Oh, I do really like flying planes in Kerbal Space Program, mostly because, flying rockets, everything happens so slowly, except when it happens quickly. With planes, things are always happening quickly. Oh, was that a fancy rock there? I missed it. Oh dear. And we have the survivor! Pinata! I should probably check the logs to see if that survived. But another option is just to put big wings on it or something. Revert flight. Return to mission builder. Well, let's go and edit it one more time. So we have edit vessel, take me to the VAB. A challenge with a low ceiling. That is, the hard part is enforcing that in the AI. And the other thing I wanted was that instead of just blowing up the one that was causing the slowness, I wanted to just have missile batteries that would spawn missiles, but I'm not sure how to get the AI to not shoot at those missile batteries. Okay, let's think about this thing. We were going to roughly the right altitude, actually. I was quite impressed. Maybe we should do like big wings or something on this. Maybe scale it up and a little less fuel. Well, the fuel was right, roughly. That is one possibility, is just to have wings and have it auto gyro. I'm trying to think about how to fit it in a fairing, though. I mean, maybe I put the... Yeah, we're going to need the Gigantor fairing. That's going to be crazy. It's actually going to be just fine. Okay, but you know what I'm going to do here? Once again, back with the incredible Rhyme Animal. I kind of want to put something on the wingtips here just so we see if it's shot. I don't want to put a canard on. What's the smallest thing that I can reasonably add? Oh yeah, of course. These little basic fins. And you know what? If we actually double these up... Right, so this should be enough stuff that it actually takes serious damage to destroy it. So, edit the fairing or build the fairing. Okay, so I guess we got to put a rocket engine on this, which means, is this the 5 end? No, it's not. Here's an interesting one. Can I get away with a bunch of vectors here? Thrust to weight TWR. Like 3 kilometers per second of delta V here. That's crazy. Body. Carbon. Okay. 315. TWR 5.2. Yeah, you know, this will work. Let's save that. And it's kind of wide. Light this candle. Well, we have to load up the mission. So let's try the test mission. We're just trying to figure out how to do this whole thing still, remember. We're not... Unfortunately, going to space doesn't work very well. What we're wanting to do, though, is see if we can register reliably who shoots it and kills it. It's going to flip. Oh, I hope I have a... Did I forget to include a decoupler? This is taking a very long time to load. I think it's going to crash. The objective is to find strange new worlds of how to have to judge. Let's do this. Okay. There we go. Straight up. Everybody's gonna chase this thing because it's the one. Oh, I should turn on guard mode, shouldn't I? Go on. You know you want to get him. All of you, chase after this beast. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's interesting. Might not get as high as I expected. How hyped am I about KSP2? Do you think it comes this year or the next? Let's smash these things out. Oh look, it's actually gonna work. Hold on, I should have flipped. I should have. Are these things chasing after me yet? That's what I want to know. So, like, the thing... Oh, you know what? The team button... Hold on. So, I just realized that hitting the team button resets it regardless of whether you change one thing or many. I'm gonna get some more height. You gotta chase me. You gotta chase me. Come on, 7 kilometers. How high can you get? Unfortunately, I can't steer it anymore because I'm going too fast, and we're done. Somebody hit me, but I'm not sure who. I guess Stardust was the one that hit me because he's got points. And this is the only hostile target there is. Okay, here we go. Getting a little more altitude. Okay, 14 kilometers is enough. We're going to let this thing go. I'm just going to let this thing spin and see who shoots it first. Be like a beautiful flower descending from the sky. I am but a leaf on the wind. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, that was Nubby Narwhal there. Taking it down and killing it. So both of those ones would get bonus points, and then I'm going to hit the kill everyone else now. Maybe we can put like an entire plane on there and just have it spiral, you know, set its autopilot to fly circles at 15 kilometers or something ridiculous. Should probably click this to let the battle happen. So Arctic Fire has always had trouble with actually shooting the target in question. But he's coming down fast against Erland. Oh, but dodging. A cargo plane dropping pinata. Yes, a Christmas present from Ark. Well, let me tell you, it's not Christmas anymore. We're just testing software. Her Tenko. We get some AI shooting each other. War has begun on Kerbin. How hyped am I for KSP2? I'm waiting to see what happens with it. I mean, I'm really want to see it happen. I really want to see it make you do good stuff. Clay Cress is spinning out of control again. And that's putting him in a bad place. Oh, look at these two! Look at these two engaging at really close range. Also, these two at close range. Man! Why have they not shot each other at such close range? Oh, wait, who is he engaging? He's engaging the one that's further away rather than the one that's, like, right in front of him? Oh, now he's giving up. There he is. That's who he's going for. Yeah, if only this thing would fire. Yeah, it's stuck in an extending loop. This thing is engaging though. Like, as in, the pilot thinks he's engaging lots. And Debugger was taken out of commission by the judge. One change that if I had the time is I would like to make part modules stop working for damaged modules. Rather than having some of the modules explode, I would like the things to just stop working. So the engine stops working, but it's still there. And then you do a bit more damage and then it falls apart, right? Arctic Fire. Arctic Fire, try spinning. That's a good trick. I've seen the AI pull off snapshots, but I don't know, it just seems to take a long time when it's in a really good position and then it breaks off. Instead of going for the kill. Yeah. These two are having a good time, though. Who's that? They get blown up. That's Debugger, yeah. Debugger was killed by Judgy. Every stream we get a prequel meme. The one prequel meme that is always here is try spinning. That's a good trick. You need to set the Maverick setting to 11. Yeah. He fired one shot. That is the shortest burst I've ever seen from cannons in this mod. At this point, I can't really accept resubmissions. It's too hard. So close, but not there at all. Who will be the next one to be killed? I think it will be Arctic Fire. Arctic Fire just hasn't been shooting enough. It's been spending a lot of time flying around fast, and that doesn't make the judges happy. Now everything is reset. Better shoot something. Yeah, 11:20. Yeah, no, I'm tired. I've had a really long night, a really long day. I'm just, yeah. You should make an exception for Arctic Fire. I think that's a nice looking plane. Like, I think Arctic Fire's plane is definitely getting beauty points. And this, on the other hand, this looks like a butt or something, or I don't know what it does. It look maybe a. I don't like that. It looks like something that you would find in a shellfish collection. This is not bad. And yeah, I do like Nubby's ode to... Well, I like the way the engines and everything's all laid out on this. Very kind of nice. Pushing Robot, yeah. I really want Pushing Robot to do well, but this is pretty ugly. Ugh. Oh, there's some kills there from Stardust once again. Oh, man, look at this. Multiple targets engaging. Multiple, yeah. It's Clay there. Oh, deciding to try and take that snapshot. Go on. Take the shot. Take the shot. Oh, no. Oh, now he's evading. These are all viewer submissions. I haven't had time to make a plane according to my own rules. So, I will be making the pinata. The pinata will be the target that gets them bonus points. I'm just quite happy that the mod is mostly working. We've been doing this with, you know, twice a week. Like, this is round 4. We might maybe switch it to properly weekly, just because it's been hard to keep up with the pace of everything. And as I said, this one is all about speed. Right? We set the rules that speed was going to be rewarded, slowness was going to be punished, and I think we've got a couple of challenges in here that work well. I really like the pinata idea. Oh, there's Pushing Robot going in to engage the target. I think, yeah, Erland and Luizo are the ones that have... Oh, look at that! Oh, bits going. Stardust pulling hard G's there to get out of dodge. Is that... Did he lose his belly? I still got stuff. Did he have like some fancy sleek stuff in there? Bye, Professor Biscuit. We will have updates soon. Oh yeah, he had some belly plates to make him look cool, which doesn't really seem logical given that it's all about speed and those would slow him down. You want to see like what happened? I mean, you can go in here and see Pinata, Claycrest, I don't know. Yeah, it broke. Wow, somebody's tail fin broke off due to G-forces. I'm not sure whose tail fin, it just says that, and it's not near someone getting killed or crashing, so apparently the settings for breaking things due to high Gs are actually possible. Let's turn on the automatic pilot selector again. That's a very sharp turn. You know, little S-turns here. Oh, and Arctic Fire, I think, or Claycrest, I don't know. One of them get taken out. Actually, yeah, I know it was Luiso Piloto who was the last one to disappear, so, because you can tell by the number next to dead. Ah! Well, this is like that was a 10G turn that pulled there. This one is spinning, of course. That's a good trick. But you can see even slight touches to the maneuvering are pulling like 5Gs. You just have to join the Discord server and follow the streams. And if you miss the stream, don't worry, we announce the rules on the Discord. And we'll run them. Yeah, wow, that was Stardust crashed into the ground there. That's a pushing robot getting hit. The Discord link is on my YouTube About page. That's one place to find it. It should be still valid. Oh, closing at high speed, getting on his tail. Let's see if he can pull off this. Oh, wow, that's another target. So it's Pushing Robot versus Erland. They have survived, and the judge is the one that is now going to take a back seat. Yeah, I kind of wish the UI would show me your terrain altitude by default. Wow. He's only got another, 5 minutes of flight on this thing because he's going to run out of fuel. No human pilots. Less than 5 minutes, actually. Okay, gonna come around here. Another head-on engagement. And flying by and no actual shooting. Erland turning fast. Trying to get on the tail of Pushing Robot to push him into making mistakes. He is low on ammunition. He absolutely has to be super careful to make sure every shot counts. And that wasn't making any shots count. Come on, give it another go. Get in position. Oh, is my about page invalid? Oh, that he's out of ammo now. Oh, he still has ammo. Hold on. Yeah, he's got no engines. He can probably glide fairly well. And he does have ammunition. Oh! So he's got ammunition. He has engines. This would be a real turnabout. Yeah, Erland's got a ton of points here. It's like, what is it? Borderlands, when you're injured. Yeah, fight to survive. Look at all the bullet holes on this thing. I might have accidentally closed the thing. Oh well, I've accidentally closed the chat. There's a shadow there of a target or a hostile coming in, but he's too low, so he doesn't want to engage. He's probably going to glide to a slow landing. Well, good thing is I closed it. It didn't mean it get closed for everyone else. Well, I at this point, I think it's time to call it a night. We obviously need a little more code development on things, just to make it useful. This is a, hardwired proof of concept. Yeah, he doesn't have landing gear, so that means as soon as he touches the ground, we explode it. There we go. Why have we got no sound here? Oh, he's got no ammunition. Well, you know how this is going to end, right? That's how it will end. No, you've already done... No, I'm not accepting fixed planes. That's not cool, right? The rules set a time, and it's not fair to other players, right? That's how it is. Anyway, good night. Farewell. Thank you for watching. We will be working on a proper, production version of this. And yeah, I don't know how many submissions I got, but I have a lot. So adding, allowing people to resubmit is hard. Plus, several people never gave me images again, or they never named their things correctly, which is really annoying. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. I will see you all around. I of course, I'm Scott Manley, so fly safe.